Now 3 investigates. It's a heartbreaking day for a local family as they signed over their home to the bank. They say contractor Justin Penn is to blame for their financial downfall. We first told you about Nick and Lindsay Peters of Houghton, who accused Creed contracting owner Justin Penn of taking their money without finishing their home. The Peters say this forced them to hire another contractor to complete the job and an attorney. The mounting fees left them unable to keep up with their mortgage payments to Community Bank of Louisiana. Now they've lost their dream home. The Peters are devastated, calling this entire ordeal a nightmare they never expected. Now the trial against Justin Penn begins in February. He faces multiple charges, including residential contractor fraud, theft, bank fraud, and 2 counts of forgery. Gabrielle Parrish has more.
The Losh family from Harrison County, Texas, hired Justin Penn to build their home from the ground up. But instead, he quit on the job, leaving them with an incomplete home and subcontractors demanding they pay up.
We had gone through pretty much everything of panic, anger, sadness, grief, crying. You name it.
Meet David and Mandy Losh. The 2 military veterans were excited to start their new life as a married couple.
We signed the construction loan in April of 22.
That loan was for around $400,000. The Loshes say they trusted Justin Penn, owner of Creed Contracting, to build their barn dominium, a type of home he claimed to have specialized in. Penn promised the house would be ready in 8 months. Instead, 18 months passed by with little to show but a long list of excuses.
You know, this didn't happen because of COVID, or this didn't happen because of, and as everybody knew, you know, of course, that's a good reason. Okay, we'll accept it.
Red flags started popping up, and before the Loshes could ask any questions, they received this letter, the same one sent to other families like the Kings in DeSoto Parish and the Peters in Houghton. It revealed that Penn was quitting the project, leaving their home unfinished and trust shattered.
From subcontractors to builders to everybody he ever worked with got the exact same letter. The only thing he changed was the name at the top.
To add insult to injury, the Loshes soon discovered the work that had been done was far from perfect. These photos show rainwater pouring through leaky windows. Dave says 80% of the house was complete, but since Penn never finished, they were forced to move in for financial reasons.
Whenever it would rain, the windows would leak, and so we had water constantly coming in the house.
None of the doors in the house are the right size. Well,
No,
I say none of them.
We don't have a traditional open hinge door on any of the bedrooms. We have barn doors.
The final blow came when a subcontractor placed a lien on their property, demanding payment for work Penn failed to cover. Now the Loshes face a double burden, fixing the mess left behind and fighting off unpaid contractors still knocking at their door.
The deputy, he has been able to speak to them, and he has told them what is going on. They have backed down to where we don't really get phone calls and text messages anymore. Randomly, we'll get it from 1 or 2 of the vendors, and the only thing we can tell them is he got paid.
Not knowing what to do, Mandy and Dave began researching to find help. Little did they know at the time, they weren't the only family accusing Penn of taking their money.
Just by talking to different people and in these circles of all these families that we're involved with, he was taking one family's money, and when somebody would complain, he would apply it to like our money went to a previous family.
After reaching out to Penn several times and not getting answers, the Loshes decided to go to the Harrison County Sheriff's Office. After investigating, the Sheriff's Office arrested Penn in August on charges of misappropriating fiduciary and financial property worth between $30,000 to $150,000.